Ignite to impact.
Have you ever had a moment, a day, or even a couple of weeks where you find yourself wondering, what's my life purpose? Or maybe you've been thinking about your direction in life. Now, sometimes this feeling can be overwhelming and even leave you feeling confused and isolated. But the good news is that in these moments of considering your life's purpose, you can find growth. Today's topic is all about finding your purpose and direction. And I'm going to give you 5 ways you can do that. How you doing? I'm Dr. Geneva, and welcome again to Ignite to Impact. I hope everything is going fabulous with you. And I want to tell you that even successful folk, professional women, famous people struggle sometimes to identify their purpose and really find a path forward. Is that you? I wanted to talk about this topic today because it's National I Am in Control Day. Now, listen, I'm going to tell you right now, I am not talking about how to not be a control freak or, everything works out fine if you're in control. I do believe that you need to understand the things that you can control and deal with those, and also the wisdom to understand those things that you can. And I know there's a quote in there somewhere that we probably all know. But one of the reasons that I think this National Day of I Am in Control was put out there is to encourage, or at least let's put it like this, the way that I'm interpreting it on this day, is that it's an opportunity to encourage you to take control of the things that you can in your life. And because I do believe that you can design your life. And so stopping and thinking about that, I think is very helpful and important for us. And that's what I wanted to talk about today. And I think we can add the affirmation to our lips. I am in control of what I am in control of. And certainly in terms of designing your life, what you dream of, what you want. And, even though in life we do find things that we're uncertain about, and this uncertainty can overwhelm us sometimes, and we can be confused about our purpose and direction. And I understand that, they don't call me the vibrant life architect for nothing because I have been in those places where I've been confused and not sure and kind of thinking about, well, what is next? And what happens is that this kind of feeling, wondering, pondering, is natural and normal and frequently occurs at different stages of our life. Because as you know, when you were a teenager, you don't think the same things that you felt were important then when you turn 50, or the things that you placed value and importance on when you were in your 20s will probably change when you get to your 40s. So the point is that at different stages of your life, pondering, thinking about, reflecting on what your life's direction is or purpose is okay. And so if you've been asking yourself, how do I take control? How do I figure it out? How do I find my purpose? Purpose. I want to say that clearly. How do I find my purpose? Or perhaps you're wondering, what is my next best step? I've got these 5 ways for you to not only celebrate who you are and find out where it is you're heading. So the first is show up for yourself. So I want you to dig deep to determine what direction you want to take in life and start at the beginning. Part of showing up for yourself and finding your purpose is not doing too much of overthinking about what is ahead. Your journey is going to take some time and effort. So commit to starting at the beginning and embrace the process. You might not have every answer right now, but the thing is you can start. You can think about, well, where am I right now? Let me show up for me right here and now. Where am I now? What am I thinking about? What do I enjoy doing? What's my passion? What do I have fun at? Right here and now. And again, you may not have every answer at this point, but the rest will follow when you move in the right direction towards your purpose. And so here's a bonus tip: don't look for a shortcut, it really doesn't exist. In this process of showing up right here and right now and pondering about, thinking about where do you go next, don't take any shortcuts, you know, just plow ahead on your journey. The second way that you can find purpose and direction in your life is to recognize opportunity. It's easier than ever to learn new information in today's world. All you got to do is Google it and you can find it. So you can challenge yourself to stop pretending you know everything and start asking questions. The internet is a wealth of information about almost any directions you want to take in your life. So, and then we all need someone to talk to that can listen and give insight into various areas of our life. So, hey, we can recognize these opportunities by learning and seeing and seeking and Googling and asking other folk and, getting this new information about being curious about things and what it is that we can do and what we can be. And every great leader somewhere along the line has, someone that can go to trust and to ask questions. Find someone who has lived it and can help guide you and mentor you along the way. So recognize that opportunity, trust folks, ask questions, go for it. Thirdly, give yourself credit. Give yourself that old pat on your back. Your belief in yourself will go a long way in helping you find your purpose and direction. So I want you to focus on your inner voice and your strengths as you evolve and you begin to think about this very important question about direction. Listen to your inner voice and end the cycle of negative criticism, because you don't want that negative self-talk to get in there when you're listening to your inner voice about your future. Notice your thoughts. Stop to examine them if you run across anything that's negative. Ask yourself what evidence you have of any of these negative thoughts and what advice you would give a friend if they had these thoughts. You'd be kind to them and you'd be giving them some real good advice. So you want to replace those negative statements with realistic, positive thoughts. So give yourself credit for where you are, what you've done. Pat yourself on the back. The fourth way that I want you to think about as you're pondering, thinking about your life purpose and direction is to embrace failure. Now, you're going to stumble in your journey, but I want you to resolve yourself to get back up and celebrate each and every step you take towards your goals. Now, I want you to accept your flaws as they are and commit to improvement in the future. Sometimes our mind can be our best friend or our worst enemy. So practice having a positive growth mindset and know that when you fail, this so called failure just puts you closer to finding your purpose in life because you're learning and you're discovering and you're gathering ways and strategies to deal with the challenges as they come because you know they're going to come, they will come. So embrace the failures that you come across, and you will, and learn from them and find a what I call a different relationship with failure. So rather than when something goes wrong or doesn't work out the way you wanted it to work out, don't blame yourself. Don't say, I'm a failure or I failed at that. Mm-mm. Have a different relationship with failure. Say, well, it probably didn't work out the way I wanted to this time, but I've learned a lot. So next time will be good. That's a different relationship with failure. And then finally, the fifth way to find your purpose in life and, help you with your direction is to pay it forward. As you grow and find your direction, pay it forward by helping others do the same. Remember that mentor or friend that helped you along as you were going along your journey trying to figure things out? Do the same for someone else as you become an expert in your own direction finding, as you become very comfortable with and knowledgeable about how you can sit and reflect and find your own purpose in life. You've gained knowledge, share that with others. That will help you in your life's journey. Because, why? Because supporting others through their growth journey can complement your own path. So you can, find some richness and goodness as you pay it forward. So, I hope these steps lead you to, some more ways that you can use to design, a life full of purpose and vibrancy. And I want you to know that I have a gift for you that can help you along the way. And that's um, a transformational ebook called Creating Your Next You. And it's a free gift for you. Go to Dr. Geneva Speaks. In fact, follow me on all platforms at Dr. Geneva Speaks. Would love to have you join the conversation, the movement that we're creating to be our best versions so that we can create a better world for our children, a better community, better neighborhoods. And that's why we're trying to be our very best selves. So that we can contribute to others and to ourselves as we move forward. And this transformational ebook, Creating Your Next You, really lays out 15 steps, essential strategies that you can take to begin to move your life forward and figure out direction if you're struggling with that, so that you can transform your life and be able to jump out of bed every morning with a game plan and know where it is that you're going and what it is that you're doing. So I invite you to grab that gift. Create Your Next You. I also invite you to join me on my YouTube channel. We're streaming live on YouTube, so I want to say hello to all my YouTube subscribers. We have a good time on that channel. So if you're joining today live from another platform, or perhaps you're on the replay and watching this, jump on over to YouTube and join my channel. I'd love to see you there. I hope that you've gained some value and knowledge. I'm going to ask Tisha, did we cover everything that we needed to today? You know, you all know Tisha. Did you see her on? We were celebrating business women and folk who we felt really good about, and we wanted to celebrate them during Women's History Month. And we spotlighted her and a number of other women who you got to get to know because they are just phenomenal in this Women's History Month. And you know what? Let me tell you, having a month where you can spotlight or call attention to a particular group of people or contributions that have been made is phenomenal. I support that 100%. And here on the Dr. Geneva Speaks channel, our live and all through our platforms, we believe in celebrating every single day folk who ourselves, and as we try to become our best selves, we believe in that. And I see Leah. Oh, Leah liked the nuggets on the journey. Yes, what's next is always the big question, but I'm in control. Absolutely. And I hope you'll take the nuggets that I shared with you today on your journey. Because that's what it's about. It really isn't as much as the destination, but what we go through, the journey, because that's what life is, that journey. So I hope you've enjoyed today's conversation. Continue to comment, drop comments in. I would love to hear what tips that you have for finding your life's purpose. It's a great thing. It's a great conversation. Thank you for being with us today, and see you next time. Bye-bye.
Ignite to impact.